morning and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing starting a keepsake journal. Now this was a custom order that was requested and she wanted it quite large, but it was very difficult because obviously most of your pages here are A4. So I've cut this slightly bigger at 6 3/8 by 9.5, and I'm going with a 2-inch spine for 2 signatures because I think it's going to get quite fat. It's for her daughter's 40th to put her family pictures in, but she wanted it vintage. So I've used this chipboard and I'm going to join these up with pieces of this first of all, and I'm kind of doing, where's my ruler? There. I usually put a ruler in to sort of get an idea and hope I don't move it, where I'm going to start putting this. So you've got a bend, and then I will just go down and do both sides for this. So it comes like that. Now the next thing is I've got some wider tape. This is bookbinding tape I get from Amazon. This down the join as well. Okay, I may have made a slight mistake with that one. There we go. Rectified the mistake. I'd really not done it wide enough. I'm also using chipboard, and usually when I do that method I am using like card, so it's a bit easier, but I haven't done chipboard cover for absolutely ages. Okay. So it will now hopefully run your bone folder down and bends in nicely. Yep. Okay, the next stage is covering it. Different pieces. This is one of those lunch bags I've undone to cover it. Oops, sorry, I'm putting it all in front of you. And sort of going like that, but I've got the creases, so I'm not very happy with that. I might use that for the inside. I am obviously going to cover the rest. Now I have these bags here, and which one's this one? These are clothes shops over here. I think I'm going to go with this one. So I need to take this apart first of all. Okay, I've cut the paper bag down. Now I am going to get creases whatever I do. So I'm going to make this one the front and this the back, so that this has got as least creases as possible. But I think what I'm going to have to do first is try and attempt to iron it out a bit. Okay, I've ironed it and it's not too bad. I think where I'm going to place all this is going to be, so I need to do it this way because that is going to be the back there. So I think I will go like that. Now what I'm going to do is glue on the front cover first here. I'm going to put again a mixture of my block, or you can use Fabri-Tac, and my art glitter glue, and I will do it in 3 stages. I will then do the spine. Okay, that's all down. Now I need to fold it in, and I did treat myself to one of these because I thought I'd start seeing if I could do it properly, because I'm not sure how this would work. Where's my, and I need my mat, don't I? Otherwise I'm cutting on the glass, and I've already done that before and ruined it. Okay, that works quite well. It leaves quite a nice peak depth there to fold your corner over. So I'm going to get this and pull. I'll do the sides first. You have to sort of, when you've glued it and it's dried a bit, pull it in a bit. Make it flexible. So again, I'm going to do the same thing, some of my block and some of my art glitter glue. Obviously I'm going to be decorating here, so most of this is going to be covered. It's just the edging. So it's got a nice smooth edge there, you can see. So I'll get on with the rest of it. Okay, I've done that, and I'm going to let it really dry, and then I will take my bone folder and go down here just to reinforce this, the bend here, especially down in these pieces here. And I will sort out what I'm going to do with the cover. Oh, no, I won't. I will be sticking some brown paper just straight onto here as well. Okay, I've changed my mind on some of this, and instead of putting brown paper on here, I did do it down the middle. And I've inked everything in walnut stain. I'm just going to put some decoration papers on, so that, like this, and this one here, and then I have this to go on here as well. And then I've got some lace that I'm going to put straight down the middle like this before I sew the signature in. So I just need to glue all that down. This is all done. I've completely glued this down virtually, but this side I've left a slight pocket, as I am going to be putting something in there. The video for it will be probably coming out on Saturday. Now there's the front. This is the front, and I've got this piece here and this piece for the back, and I have this for down the middle there. And again, I have another piece of lace, but with this one, I'm going to wait till I've sewn the signatures in, which I have got together, but I'll show you then once they're sewn in. And then I'm putting this not completely over, so there's more on the back, like that, because I have got a decoration and things to go on there, which I'll do once I've stuck all these down. All the signatures are now sewn in and everything is stuck down, apart from I've got to put the lace on, but I want to do the front cover first. It's quite a sturdy journal. I'm hoping it will, is what she wants. These are the signatures using the Keepsake from My Porch Prints. I've got some vintage or antique linen here, handkerchief I think it was, or serviette, that I've attached to a page there. That's basically all I've really done. These are all the pages in. This is vellum that I've put through my machine to emboss it. Page from the kit, the railway book, vintage music sheet, vintage leather sheet, even has a little tag on the end there. Page from the kit. This is where I've tea dyed and tried to do spray through the stencil. I'm going to do some more. I did these last year. Vintage paper, that vintage book page, the German one, that I've had to reinforce both of these, and this blue one. I love this blue colour. And then the middle. And then all the same going the other way, with some pockets already put in, fold overs here. And then this is the second signature, which again is very similar, same pages, not the same, different printables, and a different corner pocket, which I've now there, but a linen pocket, a different design. And then this is a French document, sort of like a sales document, original from 18 something, I think. I'll have a look when we get the other side. The book pages. This I sprayed some Tim Holtz spray stain through, the metallic one. The book pages again, there was a slight tear here and here, so I've just reinforced that and put some of that electrical tape that looks like vintage tape on there. And then this is the no, it's not the middle. We've got music sheet. This is the middle here. I think that's virtually all the same now. I don't think there's anything different there. Flip out there. Oh yeah, the document. I know it's got a date on it somewhere, but I'm sure it's 1829, something like that. That I've glued down, but this side I've left as a pocket, and I've got something that I'm going to do to put in there. Okay, now the front cover. And for this, I've got, whoops, a piece of this here to go on the front there. And then I've got this, which is, I've cut the oval out of. Now they've given me a photo of the family to go in there. Obviously I can't show that on here, but I've resized this. This is what came with the kit. And you put a little tag in there, cut the oval out, and you can see the image through as a pocket, a clip-on pocket. So I've just resized it, cut the back off, and just use this bit, and when I printed it I just kept some of the white to turn in, so it's a bit of a pocket on there. And then I have some of this, one of those cellophane bags to go on here. It's going to be simple, so I'm going to glue all that down to start off with, and hopefully my glues are working. I'm doing this early in the morning, so I hope they work when it's cooler. Now I'm going to stick that onto there, and I've also got this that I've already put together. She wanted the word memories put on, so I'm going to put this onto here like that. Now I want to put these through, and what I'll do is I'll push them through, and then I'm going to cut the ends off. So I'll get that ready and then be back in a minute. I've put that onto there by pushing it through, and if you use a metal ruler you can get them quite flat. Now I am going to put a bit of washi over here just to stop them when we put the photo in, to stop it going. Let's trim that up. So that it's, when you put the photo in, it doesn't get caught on them. And I always put a little bit of extra glue on when I'm doing this as well. Not that I think the photo will need to go down that far. Okay, so now I need to glue this to this. Okay, I hope that's okay. I can see it coming up at the corner a bit. I'm going to have to hold this in place for a little while. Right, that's all done. Now, so something can, the photo will slide in like that. It's a colour photo, so I think that will look quite nice. Now what I want to do is put this piece of lace over the top here, but I'm only going to have it coming over a little bit like that. I'm thinking of putting corners on the edges here, not sure yet. So I just need to glue this down now. Ooh. And normally when I glue, I go for up this part first. Oh, you can't see it, but I'm going to lay it so like that, and then I will finish this bit off here. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay. Oops. I think I'll finish gluing that down, but I think I'm going to finish there because really this was just about constructing the actual journal than doing anything else. So I think I'm going to finish it there, and I will see you all in the next video. Don't forget to hit the like button, the notification bell, and subscribe if you haven't. And I hope this sort of showed you how to put one of these together literally from scratch. Thanks a lot. Bye.